Shit is getting real. Cassie Ventura has arrived in New York to testify against Diddy. As many of you know, victim number one is Cassie Ventura, who is going to be a star witness and is going to testify against Diddy. And now we are finding out that she has made it to New York City ahead of trial starting on Monday. Now that we know that she has arrived to New York City right before Diddy's trial, I have a feeling that her testimony is probably going to be one of the first testimonies that we hear in trial against Diddy. We know out of the 4 alleged victims who are going to testify against Diddy, only Cassie Ventura right now is going to testify with her full name being known to the public. We've been hearing a lot recently about victim number 3 who has gone missing and the feds are unable to get a hold of her. After last week, she said that she was going to testify with her name being known to the public. Now, I just caught this article on TMZ, and I am sorry, something about this is not sitting right with me. This article that TMZ just posted said that victim number 3 never cooperated with the feds, and she never said she was going to testify. Even though I literally have court documents last week who said that she was ready to testify with her real name being known to the public, because at first she was going to testify under pseudonym, and Diddy was actually fighting all 3 victims who wanted to testify under pseudonym except Cassie Ventura, because from the beginning Cassie was ready to testify with her name being known to the public. Crazy part is, in prior court hearings before this whole jury selection, Diddy's team even talked about this. They said that they talked to the Jane Doe's lawyer, who at the time before she came out and said she for sure didn't want to testify under pseudonym, that she was like, not really feeling the pseudonyms at all, and they brought this up during court. And in my opinion, I feel like this article is a bunch of BS to try to get to the jury pool. I really, really do. Now all of a sudden, a source told TMZ that victim 3 never wanted to cooperate with the feds and she never wanted to testify. Now I really want to know, TMZ, who is your source that you got this information from? Because if this is what they are saying, they're obviously somebody that's really close to Diddy's team, right? Is it Mark Garagos who just got yelled at by the judge? Mark Garagos was called out by the judge for talking to Harvey Levin on 2 Angry Men about information about this trial. He was also trying to characterize all of these different things. He was calling the prosecution a 6-pack of white women. He was also saying that the Cassie video was just basically a setup and they were attacking Diddy because he was a black man. And this whole thing got so bad that the judge actually called out Mark Garagos and said that he is going to be watching Harvey Levin and Mark's podcast, 2 Angry Men, to make sure no more information like this is getting sent to the public because it could affect the jury. So in my opinion, I think this whole article that TMZ just wrote is a whole bunch of BS, because we already know she did cooperate with the feds. Last week, she said, I don't even want to use a pseudonym. Go ahead, I want to testify with my real name. No matter what the case is with this Jane Doe, if she doesn't show up, whether she was scared, whether she was paid off, because something is really fishy about this. I don't know what the case may be, but I hope they know that they can use this Jane Doe's deposition that she gave in the investigation against Diddy if she doesn't show up to testify. And no, it won't be as strong as having her there testifying just like Cassie Ventura and the other 2 victims. But that doesn't mean that it's over for Diddy. Whatever evidence, whatever information, whatever testimony she gave up for her to be added as victim number 3 will still be brought up with or without her testimony. So to say that she was never cooperating with the feds this whole entire time is just ridiculous. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.